another of the Final Five team joining us right now. Don't
Maybe.
you look adorable? And we should mention that not only are we at the national championships, but you're literally walking out of wherever you want. Literally walking out of being inducted into the Gymnastics Hall of Fame.
That is amazing.
It was so exciting.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What an honor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's. Do you have questions? Because I'm just kind of in awe.
I know. I'm in awe as well. I'm in awe every day of her, actually.
Well, you get to work with Madison.
I do get to work with Madison.
All the time.
I do.
And I just think you did an incredible job at the Olympic Games. And I can't believe, after the Olympic Games, you just went right back to college. You started at UCLA. You're doing absolutely incredible. Didn't you hit your first 10-0 in February?
Yes, I did against Stanford.
That's right.
That was so exciting.
Was that interesting for you? Because you've probably not been, I'm showing my age, you've probably not been part of the 10.0 system. So you actually got to have a perfect 10.
Exactly. My last time I competed on the 10.0 system was in level 9, so in 2009. So it was very different because in elite, you can add a bunch of difficulty and harder skills to make up for some of those like little flaws that you have built into your routines. But in college, every little tenth, everything counts. So
Absolutely.
So Maddie had a tremendous freshman year. She did amazing, obviously, for us on the competition floor. She did amazingly in school, which is not always that easy to do your freshman year. And it was hard because I have heard that it takes a good year to get over the emotional fatigue of the Olympic Games. And you came in and competed every single meet except for one. I think you competed 15 meets in 4 months.
Good gracious.
How was I know.
Oh.
I know.
yeah, that was definitely different for me because I'm used to competing, like 4 elite competitions, which the gymnastics is harder, but at the same time you have longer breaks in between, and both mentally and physically it was a different challenge in college competing that many weekends in a row.
And what are you doing now? What are you doing? Like Jordan mentioned a bit with NIGU.
Yes.
Would you like to pony on that?
Trying to become a little bit more involved with the NIGU and the Jesse Reese Foundation, and I got to do a hospital visit in Dallas, and I love being around the kids and trying to cheer them up and bring joy to their faces.
Now, were you going into medical school by chance?
I'm
You're not sure
going
yet.
down the medical path.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure yet, but I want to do something in pediatrics.
That's okay. Freshman, you don't need to know.
Isn't that
You don't
great?
need to- That's fantastic.
But I love the fact that she has somewhat of a vision and somewhat of
Yes.
this goal and drive.
I'm interested to hear. I never had the opportunity to do NCAA gymnastics. I watch it. I love it. I've done commentary on it, but I've never lived it. What do you see? What shocked you the most going from elite gymnastics to NCAA?
Don't say the head coach.
No, I would say the biggest thing is just trying to find that bond with your teammates, because I have a large team and the Olympics was only 5 girls, so it's still like the team competition at the Olympics was the most important for us, but at the same time now coming into college, it's you want to do everything for your teammates and be there for your teammates the whole time, but find something special that you can relate or bond with each and every one of your teammates.
She was so much fun to coach. First of all, okay, let's say that we're competing on a Saturday, okay? Sunday, we take off. Come back in the gym Monday, Tuesday. We start to ramp up. And they are emotionally, physically, mentally spent. And then start ramping up. And you could see this competitiveness start, around Thursday, Friday, start ramping up again. But the fun part was that there were times where Madison Kocian should have, gone last on bars. But no, let's put her up 4th on bars because she's going to help set up Kyla and Pang. And then the same thing on vault. And it got to a point where one meet, she says, put me first on vault. Put me first. I want to set the tone. I want to get us going. And I was like, how cool is that?
And that's who you want on your team,
To have an Olympic gold medalist say, you put me first, knowing that you're probably not going to count that score.
So you've done some good recruiting.
I've done great recruiting.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You've picked some good ones. Well, you must be having so much fun. I mean, you've had incredible opportunities, all the award shows I see you at,
Yes.
and it's probably been a little bit of a wild ride coming from the Olympics, also having the college experience, but having these other experiences that most people will never have.
Yes, I've been fortunate that Miss Val and the coaching staff, they let me, go travel during fall, during preseason, and get to experience that side of things while I'm still trying to balance school and gym and be with my team, but at the same time still live the year after Rio.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining
Thank
us. We
you.
appreciate it so much.
Thanks
Love
for
it.
having
And
me.
congratulations
Yeah,
again on your
congratulations.
induction.
Thank you.